something at this certain mall out here later on. I was like, why are they going to that mall? She's like, oh, because there's a Louis Vuitton store there.
Man, they trying to come up, bro.
I was like, wow. So fuck the cause, right?
Fuck the cause. Niggas is like, yo, we trying to come up. We trying to get out. We trying to get off on this. On this foreign material. We might wear it once, and then we're gonna turn around and sell it and flip it.
So that's my whole issue with the looting part of it. I feel like burn this motherfucker down. Burn it down. If you feel so inclined to go out there and put a brick through a window, I say I'm all for it. I fuck with you. Only problem I see is motherfuckers using that as an excuse to start stealing shit, because then anyone who is a naysayer to the cause can say, oh, they just want to steal shit.
Yeah.
Like, even though that's definitely not the case, you give them the little bit of leeway to say, oh, they're just looters who want to steal shit.
No,
but you got the antagonists out there that don't have nothing to do with nothing. They're not even about the cause. They just out there starting shit, trying to get stuff riled up. So it's like, how do you know who's doing what's what?
Right. Because I see a lot of people who are saying, the looting needs to happen, the stealing needs to happen, et cetera, et cetera. I feel like anything bad that happens because of injustice needs to happen. Including the looting. But the only problem with the looting part of it is you leave the door open for motherfuckers to talk shit.
And at the same time, when so many people do it, the cause kind of loses its effect. Because me, for one, I don't give a fuck about the looting. All right, do what you gotta do. I just hate the fact that we're destroying our own communities. That's the only thing I'm not with.
I don't believe in our own community piece, because ain't none of this shit ours.
Exactly.
To a point.
Ain't none of this shit ours.
To a point.
That's you're not gonna get you got the people out there saying now that it's back then in the 60s and in the 50s when they rioted, you got resolutions out of it, but so this 2020, like, it's not the same dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, like you're gonna raise awareness, like, okay, but who's not aware of this shit already? Like, it's everywhere. Like, everybody is aware of it. Like, you're not raising any awareness to anything. Like, at this point, you're just doing damage. Like, what's gonna be like? What? I understand the motivation behind the looting and the rioting and all of that, but at the end of the day, like, what's the end game?
Definitely. That's always the end game.
I look at shit like, I always think about when people talk about fighting the power. I always look at the French Revolution. Mm-hmm. The French Revolution. I'm not the most history buffest nigga in the world.
Yeah.
But from my understanding, the French Revolution was the poor people saying "fuck the rich people" and started cutting off their heads.
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like, if sometimes that is what needs to happen for change to happen, the people need to say, I've had enough of this shit. And yeah.
Of course. When it comes to these, when it comes to these rich corporations, these big time corporations that don't give a fuck about us and that are not in our interest but take our dollars, yeah, I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta destroy that shit to make to make motherfuckers notice, to make the big wigs, the people in power notice, I'm all for that. But when it comes to our shit, burning our own resources, I'm not 100% with that. Because at the end of the day, if the shit, if the shit goes down, the quote unquote revolution starts, who do you think we're gonna use for our resources when it comes to safety?
When you say ours?
Huh?
Yeah,
what do you mean when you say ours?
I'm talking about black-owned business. I'm talking about black-owned businesses, mom and pops that support us.
So that's the problem.
Hold on. But because like I was saying, when it comes down to it, who are we gonna run to for resources? Who are we gonna look for food? For food, clothing, and sheltering, for first aid. You know what I'm saying? For safe places to stay if the shit goes down. When I'm talking about quote unquote, when I'm talking about going down, I'm talking about the revolution. When you're saying if shit starts.
All right, but it's not like there's any big African American urban branded corporations supplying the masses with water and food and shit. Like,
no, I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about big corporations. I'm talking about shit
Buddha, you make a good point, but Cobra makes it good too, but I feel like two parts of that. I feel like we should be like, yo, there. If we see a little mom and pop black owned joint, we should have walked past them and I fucked up their shit. That's the way I feel about it. We should have done that. But on the other end of that, I feel like if I'm a mom and pop black owned shit, I would have been outside in front of my shit with a shotgun.
Yeah, and
like,
that's what a lot of black owned businesses are doing, especially down south. Like they posted up with the rifles, like. And like it's just known, don't mess with it, because like I said earlier, you got the antagonists out there right now that don't got nothing to do with the cause. Yeah. They actually trying to throw fuel on the fire. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the people that are being who people are protecting their shops and shit against. Like black people know we ain't touching your shop. Like
then you take a bunch of poor, angry people who are fed up, and you tell them they can get some free shit on top of getting their aggression out.
Of course,
they're gonna take free shit.
Especially these days and times right now where motherfuckers aren't getting paid. They're not getting, they don't have money for food.
Yeah.
Not working. Unemployment is late.
I don't know about not getting paid, because I was getting government money. And they were taking care of it. So,
no, I'm saying, but there's some people that haven't got their unemployment right now.
Yeah, you're right. There's some people who haven't gotten a cent in months.
You know what I'm saying? And so I feel for them. When you gotta feed your kids, when you gotta feed your kids, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
At the end of the day. And I understand all that shit, running up in the grocery store just to feed my kids so we can survive. I get that.
Think about it like this too. Like, at this point, like with the rioting and the looting and all of that, like I feel like that's the lesser of two evils. You know what I'm saying? It could be a lot worse.
Of course.
Niggas could be out there doing some real reckless, like meeting the aggression with aggression. You know what I'm saying? Like
this could purge.
But all right, so when I had the live that I had with Nate,
speaking of that, hold on.